Submachine gun, because I've been using handgun last round or last session, and I forgot submachine gun is actually a different class entirely. Whoops.
Yep. Yeah. So it was got heavy weapons and all sorts of stuff. Seriously. But
yeah. So now I've given myself submachine gun with a better bonus than I had for handgun. So I shook off the rust last session.
Maybe you'll hit more.
Hopefully. So submachine gun, basic tech, and interrogation.
Later. Now today's going to be something I haven't done on time ever. That is a long, complicated, multi-cart chase.
Oh boy!
I've run a true gun, so yeah, I'm doing a lot of stats and getting things, whatnot. So
yeah.
Now for something, finding videos. So far, care for enemies. That's not too bad. These are something that looks like it. Oh, no. Maybe. For a few things here just in case that work. It will work. Actually, know what I want. Of course, and you see like a back roll, on and really? Seriously? Okay. You guys are in the vehicle, and as you're heading down the final set of you see Jang sitting there looking a little nervous. He's like, "Would you chuckleheads hurry up and get in the vehicle? You need to head up, get out of here."
Shut up, or I kill you next. Get in the car.
Yeah, no, get in the damn vehicle. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave your asses here. Anyway, so you guys pile in. Who's sitting in the front?
I am.
Just for the sake of argument, okay, so you're still in the front, so the other two are in the back. All right. Patchwork will sit on the passenger side.
Who has the briefcase?
For the sake
I
of
have it.
simplicity. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yep.
Fine. So it's up front. All right.
I looked at Jenks. This case has cost 2 lives so far. It better be important or profitable.
We shall see. Profitable will depend on whether we get there.
I think we killed like 3 or 4 bottles.
We'll get there. Don't worry. Just drive.
He goes, yeah, we better. Anyway, he slowly closes the door and heads out. As you guys are heading out, heading down the road, heading toward the highway to head on up that way. You're heading toward the 110 freeway. As you're headed that direction, all of a sudden you come across a barrier made up of like shopping carts and old doors and whatnot. And there's some guys behind it, clearly, and they are armed. Better than the last group. All right, so they stand there, and you're yelling like, "Parker, give it a case!"
Is this car armored? I looked at Jenks. It was just like, is this car armored?
He looks at you and goes, "Hey, hey." And he stomps on it and heads right for him. All right, Jenks. Drive roll, no problem. Yeah, he makes it. He plows through the barrier, sending pieces of it and guys flying off in various directions. And they decide to return fire. A couple guys are shooting pistols at you.
I just slumped down into the footwell.
Yeah, we got us. Well, one shot goes. Some calculations here.
I'm trying to get low.
Yeah, one shot misses. The first guy, two guys, they both fire. The first guy's first shot missed. His second shot, on the other hand, did not. That one goes tank into the body armor, or into the body of the vehicle, I should say. Yeah, never mind. You're a thunk as it hits the body, no big deal. No damn, not nearly enough. I did 8. Woohoo, excited. Next two guys, the other guy just fires up a couple shots. They ricochet off the ground out of the old A team. And then one guy comes up, fires up a quick 3-round burst. And he hits once. However, he will also tink out quit it off the car. You see here, a couple of thunks as you guys careen around the corner. He does a full-on power slide around the corner and guns it to the next area, and you find another barricade. This time there's 4 guys, and this time they're not hiding behind the barricade directly, so they can't be run over. He's like, "What do you want me to do? Want to go around or through?"
Floor it.
Around.
Around? All right.
Around.
He's like, "Everybody say sentados, por favor. Remain seated, please." As he goes and bounces up on the curb. You got, almost bounce your head off the ceiling a little bit. Oh, that's not good. Not good, Jenks. Not good at all. Oh, really not good.
Was his first one a 1?
Oh yeah, followed up by a 10.
Well, I was gonna say, can I luck his roll?
Sure. I'll let you do that.
I will do 1 point to get it a 2.
Okay, so he hits the curb, jumps it, all 4 wheels leave the ground, and he slams into the side of the building and just kind of skids off the stucco, tears up some hurricane fences, and then peels around the corner as they fire off shots. Doesn't matter how many bullets these guys fire, they can't hurt the vehicle anyway, so it doesn't matter. So there's a lot of... Actually, just for the heck of it, 3 guys shooting. Oh, one guy gets a good shot. One guy gets a 10. The other 2 shots go whizzing past and hit nothing. And yeah, you feel 3 thump 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 in the back of the car. They're very close to where you are, Naz. There's a little bit of spider in the glass there.
I'm just smiling right now.
Actually, make a cool check, please.
All right.
So you're gonna roll a die. You're gonna add your cool. That's it.
5. And 7s is 12.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't even flinch. You just give a big old macho guy grin as a big splat comes up on the window there. Like right would have been if it had been normal glass, it would have gone right through your right cheek. So, I mean your face cheek, by the way. So, hell of a shot. If you were not in an armored SUV, which, come on, how can you be in LA and not be in one?
Well, you won't be in LA in an unarmored SUV for long.
Right, that's true. Yeah, you may be there, you just won't be there very long. Depending on what neighborhood you drive through, though. Anyway, so you get to a 3rd barricade, and this time he's like, "Fuck this!" He just literally guns it and plows right through it. Again, more bullets ricocheting off. Unless somebody gives me an incredible roll, you guys are in no danger of getting hurt. So, yeah.
I was going to say, actually,
even hit the vehicle, shoot the walls up around them. Typical gangers. They can't hit the shit. So.
I want to roll insight for this. What would it be?
What are you thinking?
I'm wondering, one of those barriers, the people specifically shouted out, give us the case, which implies to me that perhaps something about this case has already been leaked. Somebody out there has given away that this case transaction of whatever it is going on, and that it's of very high interest to other people.
Okay, so then let's do a
Awareness?
well, I was thinking maybe that or maybe something else.
I'm the fixer. I can always do street deal.
Well, that's a bit of a stretch on the street deal, but let's try this. Let's try yeah, just go with an awareness roll.
All right.
Actually, in this case, yes, I will let you use street deal.
Sweet.
I was gonna say maybe I could use Streetwise.
You can, but then he'll have a much better roll.
Okay.
I think I did that right. Let me see. Modifier. That sounds too high. Maybe.
What?
Oh no! Did it?
Oh, it's in the freezer. It should be small bag. It should be the only one small bag of that.
Yeah, okay, so +1 plus.
All right, hang on a second. I'll be right there, guys. You figure that out. I'll be right with you.
I rolled a 39. I think I know what's going on.
That's a great roll. Good job, Alex.
Yep.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
All right.
Yeah, you know, like you're making toast if you want it to be a dark garden. Okay. All right, so what'd you get? You said you got a 39?
39.
Yeah, something's definitely, well, somebody clearly knows that you got the case. Then you also remembered you let a guy get away, and there aren't 2 dead, there are 3. 3 of the 4.
So actually, make that a. Sorry, it's a 30. So looking at that, yep.
You're already at impossible, so.
I know.
You get everything, let's put it that way. By the way, the last person who handled the case was wearing a red velvet jacket of some sort.
Yep.
You can see that in the fibers. But anyway, the what was it? Okay, there it is. Anywho, how did you do the skill, by the way?
How did I do the skill roll?
Yeah.
So when you go to the character sheet, you actually just click on it, and they already have it set up. I fucked it up because it said modifier, and I put in the cool modifier, but it already puts it in the roll. So you just leave it blank, unless it's something that, like, if I was going to do, I'm assuming if I did like a submachine gun roll,
So you click on it and you just put the mod in.
Yep. So like submachine gun roll. Oh, I know I'm firing full auto, but I'm aiming for the head, so -3 or whatever.
And 2 dice.
That'll. Yeah.
You'd be rolling 2 dice. You'd be rolling 1.
Wait, what?
Oh, I put it. Okay, so just for the test, I grabbed your character sheet. I clicked on submachine gun, and then when it came over the modifier, I put 1, as in like a +1.
Yeah.
And then it gave me 2 dice for some strange reason.
No, it didn't. So that's where it says the equal sign. It's showing the equal what the result of the roll was. So you roll the 6 on the die, +5 for the submachine gun ability, or for the.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. No, it's just, for whatever reason, 2 dice came up. I don't know.
On mine, it kind of showed up because I got an exploding, so that's already included in it. So it's N+5.
Okay,
No,
I'm
what I
back.
mean, I did it. 2 actual dice manifested on the screen. Which
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that was weird. So, then again, I have in the settings, I have the 3D dice turned on. So, anyway, I was just curious for the purposes of okay. So if you just click on the skill, and that's fine. Right now, I get it there. Okay, so anyway, with your 30, you know that you remembered that one of the four guys that you fought, who asked you for the case before, got away. So either somebody leaked this beforehand, or that guy notified his partners up ahead.
Yep.
So either calls, radio, sent up a semaphore, something like that.
I mean, I know it took us a week to get down that staircase, but it didn't actually take that long. So
No,
Are these Vados that we're fighting?
I'm definitely feeling like it's the former.
Are these Vados that are that we're fighting that's shooting at us?
They like to do the same. Some of them, I mean, unless you guys really want to make it, you figure they're the same because they have same kind of accent, but at the same time they're sort of, I wouldn't say they're dressed the same, but they have the same level of gear and clothing and stuff. So they're wearing the LA Assassins Cyberball like jerseys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is the local football team or Cyberball.
Yeah, I remember.
Anyway, so that's what they're doing.
All right.
Okay, so you get your
I looked at Jinx real quick. Is this case important enough that the Fez wants updates? Or wait, that's sorry. Is this case important enough that the Fez wants updates?
he's like, I don't know. Busy dodging traffic at this point. And
You're from LA. I thought you're used to this.
I am.
Are they following us?
No, you don't see anybody following you. He gets up onto the on-ramp to get up onto the 110 freeway, headed north. And you're figuring, great. You got out of the barrio that was, Tanterton, a little bit at Tanterton. And now you're up on the 110 freeway.
I just let out a little laugh, like, ha 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 ha, that was crazy.
What's up? Your mic's cutting out again.
Yeah, that could be paper. My notes. Anyway,
I mean, you're in LA. Shouldn't you have that good internet?
I'm not that.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm in Illinois. I should do it.
Okay.
It's not.
I'm in Illinois, I do have good internet.
It's not as good as I'd like it to be. Or is it? Exactly. On the road, he's starting to cruise a little bit, and that's the word I forgot. There's a whole bunch of years and some nice cars and whatnot. It's a whole bunch of types there.
All right.
Anyway, and awareness roll.
All right.
A 1.
Okay, then you.
I got a 13.
13. Okay. Oh, chilling, enjoying the scenery. Nothing much to it, but all. Let's see if you noticed. James notices that something
I can't hear you, Marcus.
You hear it? So,
Yeah, you might want to wait a second because we honestly can't understand your description.
hold on. Any better?
Not really.
Irritating.
Yep.
Any better?
No.
Same.
All right, I'm going to try something. I will be back in a moment. I'm going to reboot.
It's starting to
All right.
work now.
Yeah, but it'll go out in a second, I'm sure.
Yeah, so if I reboot, that should solve some problems. So hang on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I
Besides,
guess
we'll go faster if we're not asking him nonstop to, hey, we didn't hear you. We didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Can you repeat yourself?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
technology is only good to a certain point.
Yeah.
It never seems to work when you want it to. I'm gonna get some juice. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, welcome back.
There we
Welcome
go.
back.
Is that better?
Sounds better.
Sounds better.
Yeah. And the good, nice thing about, that's long way. One beautiful thing about SSDs. She's
Quick startup. Yeah.
much quicker than they used to.
I play Star Citizen, and you actually have to have it on an SSD.
Yeah, well, that's what they say about Cyberpunk, but of course that's now been delayed for another 21 days.
Thanks, Stadia.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked whatsoever if that's not part of it. I didn't
Red-
even think about that.
The book Red has been delayed for 21 days.
Cyberpunk 2077. Now Red, the actual tabletop game, that's still on schedule. Though
When
I
is
finally
that
saw
release date?
You finally-
the digital is supposed to be out on the 14th of November, and then I think 3 days later is when the actual book is.
I get mine pre-ordered.
No, but the tabletop game is unaffected by the pushback. So.
I'll end up getting Red for Christmas.
Yeah, I figure got some money set aside where I'm going to buy digital just because that's what I use anyway, so I might as well. So.
Yeah.
Is it cheaper to buy digital?
Yeah, I think it's going to be like
$30 for digital, 60 for physical.
Yeah, 60 for the physical, but that's just because
It's physical.
it's a thick book. Paper's expensive.
Also, I actually ended up finding there's a website. My guess is it's like part of that website's whole thing.
Dragon Trove or whatever the heck. It's
Yeah,
called.
30% off.
30% discount. Like somebody's desperate for some cash.
Yeah, it's like they're either desperate for cash flow or they're really pushing for exposure. Because sure enough, hey, I know about their company now. I didn't know about it before.
Never heard of them before, and all of a sudden, and they're showing up in my feed regularly as ads. So,
Not even ads, just people sharing. Hey, dude, they have this on discount. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get a lot of stuff driven to them. I know. I mean, if I were buying a physical copy, I would buy it direct from Telstra, even though there is a 30% discount. I would just buy it direct from them. But
Yeah.
that's just me.
I didn't even know they were selling it direct. I thought they were doing it only through.
Yeah, they're only doing the actual book direct from them. The digital copies are all being done through drive-through. So,
Alright. See, what I'm going to end up doing is I'll buy the physical, and then when I need to use the actual digital, which like I'll do for this if we switch over or whatever, I'll do. I'll just pirate it.
Well, that's different if you own a copy.
Yeah, if I own the book physically, but if I need the convenience of digital. Yeah.
And since it's not like that, you can actually like rent. You can check. You can't exactly check RPGs out of the
Library.
Out of the library. I'll look at the trove just to sort of get an idea of stuff. Because normally you have to buy it. I'm like, I don't want to.
So Ethan was making an awareness check.
Yeah. Did anybody?
I got a 13.
13. Woohoo! Excited. Okay. Yeah. All you heard was you guys are driving along. You're kind of like, oh, great. Hey man, we got out of that. We're fine, right? Because you were in normal traffic, and then all of a sudden you hear Jenks mutter under his breath, "Oh shit."
Ugh, this is now.
We got company. And it doesn't look friendly. You guys look back?
Are they pulling up behind us?
Well, like I said, do you look back?
I'm thinking about. It depends on what they're doing. Just through looking through the window because.
He's looking through his rear and side view mirrors. Are you going to look out the back window?
Well, I'm sitting in the back. Yeah, I'm going to look out the window.
Okay, so you look out the window and you see these. You look at the screen because they aren't actually windows. And you see these. You see these two cars. And
two cars.
Yeah, two cars are pulling up behind you, and I will show you what they look like in just a minute. So something along those lines. I just put it in the Discord.
Those stick out.
Yeah, well, not totally, because there's a bunch of beaters and whatnot. Okay, they don't have all the racing crap on them. They just have some of it.
Is it possible for me to hang out the window and shoot at them?
Yeah. You wanna?
I'm gonna use my handgun.
All right, so you're gonna lay on the window. You're gonna fire. You're gonna shoot at them.
Well, do you think I should use my handgun to be precision, or do you think I should?
Do you have your rifle?
Yeah, you have your AK, don't forget.
Okay, yeah, I'll use my submachine gun.
Okay. So are you going to fire, now since it's an SMG, and you don't fire a single shot, are you going to fire a 3-round burst, or are you just going to just spray and pray?
I'm going to spray and pray.
There is civilian traffic around you.
I am going to spray and pray.
Go for it, baby.
All right, what do you want me to roll?
All right, hold on. Let me check something real quick. That's a real good roll. That would be nice to have. Wait for a moment. There we go.
I forgot how to look at my weapons right here.
All right. Okay, where the heck are you?
You know, I don't see my machine gun anymore.
Hold on. Let me find something. Let me find the roll I'm looking for first, and I'll be with you in a second. Okay. Okay. So let's go take a look at the gun you got. So, there it is.
So,
your AKR 20, it's a medium assault rifle.
Okay, I see it now.
Not actually. That's fine.
I couldn't see it before, but now I see it.
Yeah.
You just clicked on it. I think you opened it up.
Yeah. What happened was you had the little check mark, the little check marks.
Yeah, I see it.
So,
Okay. So, I guess I'm hanging out the window and I'm gonna start shooting at the body of at the window of the car. So I roll 10, and then what am I adding?
You're gonna be adding your rifle and your reflexes.
Well, my submachine gun. Well, they're both 3. It doesn't matter. They're both 3 anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at that point.
So 3 plus what?
Oh. Hold on.
Is it reflexes plus submachine gun?
I'm filling in some info from your gun here.
Is it reflexes that I'm using?
Correct, reflexes.
So 9 plus 3. So that's 12 plus 9.
Okay, so the question is, are you going to do...
Spray and pray, and I got a 21.
Alright, so when you spray and pray, we're actually emptying the clip. Oh, range. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now your KR-16 is in there. All right. And so I'm sorry, you rolled a what again?
I rolled a 21.
21. All right. So you're firing 3 shots. You actually -3.
No, I emptied a whole clip, right?
Right. That's what I mean. You're firing 30 shots, so we -3 off of that. So instead of 20, we get an 18. You actually hit the vehicle. You actually don't hit the vehicle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you fire a ton of ammo in its general direction. It swerves. And you just tear up the road.
Does he swerve into the other car?
Roll it now, you just swerve in the middle lane. Roll your, roll a d10 and you want to get below your luck.
Below my luck? I got a luck of 4.
Below your current luck, not your...
My current luck is 4.
Right, so you want to roll 4 less on a d10.
2.
Okay, so bullets you basically tear up the center divider a little bit and some of the ground. You don't hit any civilian vehicles.
Okay.
That's good.
And now your mag is empty.
Okay, I'm gonna reload.
Are you going to do anything, Mikhail, while he just leaned out the window and just went... He just emptied the entire mag into air.
The window is bulletproof, dumb fuck. Close it.
Clearly, someone did not like that, so they're going to shoot back.
So you want me to come back in then, Mikhail? Or Ethan?
You hear a brap in return. Now, this is while you're still hanging out, so there's a chance to actually hit you. But
Okay.
it's very, very low. I will let you know that.
Target is moving. Target is half in cover. Target is...
Exactly. Like I said, it's very low, but you never know. Okay, nope. It's nothing. And the second car. So basically, well, that vehicle I showed you is clearly like a 2-door. These are sedans, so they're 4-door cars. Picture them as the Cyberpunk equivalent of a Impala, Chevy Impala. Anyway, so they lean out the window and 2 guys are blasting away with heavy submachine guns, and neither one of them hits you. They just, of course, the question then beckons. Oh, one car. As you guys are doing that, Jenks is, he's just doing his thing. Right? He's not. He's still zipping in and out of traffic a little bit. The one guy's burst just tears up the road. The second guy's burst, on the other hand, fills a small compact car full of holes and does hit the driver. That car careens sideways and flips as several cars slam into it and whatnot. And let's see if the other guys manage to actually, the 2 drivers of the 2 vehicles that are chasing you, let's see if they manage to avoid any kind of mishaps, which they do. So they fan out around it and come back in. I've been watching chase scene videos all day today. Just so you know, 10 best chase scenes from the 80s, 10 best, modern, 10 best, from 2000 to 2010. Let's see, the 10 best of all time, supposedly. So a bunch of different things. Ronin, Bad Boys 2, what else? Winter Soldier. Captain America Winter Soldier. So that car chase didn't have as much car chase as I thought it did.
I like the Dirty Harry car chases.
One of the videos I was watching was, videos all the time. They had a bullet, which was pretty cool, of course.
Yeah, those are good. Those are the good ones.
Actually, it's funny. They were calling it the greatest car chase ever, and I'm like, no, actually, the ones from Ronin with Robert De Niro are much better. So I found something new I didn't know. The big famous car chase under the L train, whatnot, from French Connection, that was shot with no permit and there were no extras. So all the civilians on the road are real civilians. There were many actual accidents that happened that made it into the film.
I think the greatest car chase of all time would be Blues Brothers.
Yeah, that was on the list, of course.
With the original one where they go through the mall.
Mm-hmm. That was what they used as their clip, but they kept referring to how many vehicles, like over 70 police cars, were destroyed in making the movie. So basically, what you said was the movie was one car chase, which pretty much it is.
Kinda, yeah. And you know what sucks is they had the record for the longest time of the most movies, vehicles destroyed in a movie, and then of all things, it was beaten by G.I. Joe.
Really?
Yeah.
That would have been one of the
Avengers or something, and I want to say one of the big superhero movies.
It wasn't beaten by used cars with Kurt Russell. It's a great old movie if you've never seen it.
I have not seen it.
Absolutely hilarious movie. All right, so Jenks is now going to try to see if he can pull a maneuver. He actually is going to try to pull a pit maneuver on a civilian vehicle to spin it, basically use it as a weapon to try to push them away, create a block.
Come on, Jenks, you can do this.
Nudge up against a pickup truck and kind of his SUV is way more powerful than pretty much anything that's on this road right now. And so he bumps into it and then spins it out of the way. He does manage to successfully commit the pit maneuver. And the poor, unfortunate rando driver has no chances of correcting himself. So he spins out, and the two guys behind him, one slams into that pickup truck. The other manages to dodge it by 1 point. He zips around it. The other guy slams right into it. So we have a mishap. See how much damage he's going to take. These guys are going fast enough that this is like a 4D10 crash. Holy crap! That was a good roll. 2 dimes, a 10, and a 3. Yeah, that car is toast. So his pit maneuver, while it takes out the poor unfortunate driver, or the civilian, which, my God, the civilian, never mind.
What kind of car was the civilian car?
The poor guy. Thought, hey, no, that's not a good one.
What kind of car was the civilian car?
Just a pickup, just a beater pickup truck.
Okay.
Not the little tiny one, like a Nissan, a small Nissan from like the 70s or 80s. One of those that size, really, really small pickup truck. Spun it around and bam! Takes this
nice
right straight into it. And there is a fireball that explodes, of course. Because hello, you have to have fireballs. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
Metal and fragments of glass and all sorts go shattering all over the place, and then there's a huge explosion. And you're kind of like, whoa, as you duck your head back in the vehicle.
All right. Um,
Now you still got the guy behind you, so you guys want to take another shot at it, but you have to reload first.
have I? Yeah, I was gonna ask if I've reloaded yet.
If you want to reload and then fire directly, that's fine, or you can reload and then wait.
I'm gonna reload and fire a 3-round burst.
Okay, so then your 3-round burst plus the reload, they basically engage. So just make a straight up rifle roll plus your die roll. Rifle
So
reflex.
rifle reflex. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 10.
Roll
Plus 7.
Awesome.
I just look at Jinx while this is happening. This is why we bring muscle.
So I got 23.
He looks at you and he just looks at you and goes, "Duh, motherfucker."
So I did a 3-round burst with a 23.
Okay, so you hit it 3 times. Go ahead and roll. Now, your weapon, that weapon does what, 5 dice? Yeah, 5d6. So you roll your 5d6 of damage for each shot.
2, 5, 7, 4,
Just give me
1,
total.
4, 5, 6. What was my? Okay, I forgot already.
It's 5d6 damage for each shot.
So I rolled 13 on the dice.
Okay, so total. So you're 5d6 and you got a total of 13.
No, I gotta roll it one more time. 6.
So that's what, 19?
I think it's 18.
Okay. You damage the vehicle. That's 1 shot. Next. Remember, you hit 3 times.
So I gotta roll again?
Yes.
Okay. 4, 2, 6,
That's 12.
6,
2 more. Ooh, damn.
3.
21. Not bad. All right. And to your last shot.
4, 2, 4, 5, 1.
How much is that altogether? We did 21 on one hit, we did 19 on the other. What's the third one?
I got 5, a 4, 4. It's 5, 9. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's like 16 or 17.
Okay. So you see smoke coming from the engine compartment. But you haven't
Sweet.
killed it yet, but pretty damn close. So
And we're
that
racing,
driver-
and we're still racing, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, this car is not moving, you have not stopped moving. Alright, so the driver of the car that you hit, you plunk 3 rounds into the front end of that vehicle, and it's not happy, it's smoking. But he can't see very well, so he slams into, let's see if he can keep control of it, he just basically blew his drive roll and hits the center divider. Well, sorry. Is it center divider or is it a civilian vehicle? It's the center divider. All right. He kind of bounces off it, slips back, so he's now at long range. So he's falling behind a bit. As you notice, okay, you cross over a bridge across one of the I would say tributaries. It's not really the right term, but after the river comes flowing around the fortress downtown, it comes out and it actually goes all the way to the ocean. But it goes off. There's two spots where it leaves the whatchamacallit. So the western one you're crossing over now, and you're about ready to get off the freeway because there is no freeway left to go. Otherwise, you'd be heading into the fortress, and that's not happening. Not now.
Okay.
It's like, we're not taking these assholes across there, and I don't want to deal with those assholes who points to the fortress. We're definitely not going that way. He's about ready to head off the freeway, and that guy has fallen back, and Jenks has now managed to lose it. Well, I should say, let's see if the guy can notice that Jenks went. No, you guys go off the freeway quickly, and that guy's gone. So he's out of it. So you've now finished leg 2. You're into leg 3. You are now in the South Central Combat Zone. You notice through your map. Well, actually, the map on his screen.
This seemed like that part of town.
Hey, look at you go. You ain't seen shit.
Give a map of
Hey, look at you. Keep that. Yeah, I did. Hang on. Let me. I'll throw it up in the Discord.
I was gonna say you can put maps on Roll20.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if. Well, let's do. I think of that. Let's do that. Oh, that'll work. Boom, boom, boom. Let me find the right one first. Oh. Okay. And the question is, how do I actually? Pasting did not work. How do I actually place? Aha. Aha. That's what I want. Where did that go? Oh, that'll work. There you not uploaded. Oh, there it is. I hate not knowing how to do this. No. Why is that not? You guys can't see anything, can you?
Seeing anything?
That's what I was wondering, if you saw anything.
No.
I don't see anything on Roll20 yet.
You might have placed it on the DM layer.
That's probably what it is. Why are you doing this? Somebody drew a bomb. Somebody shooting a boat.
Don't worry about that.
Hey Alex, can you explain to me how how to roll on the roll 20?
Oh, you mean have for you roll? Alex, you want to handle that? Field that question?
Sorry, how to do rolls? Or?
Yeah. How do I like if I wanted to do an awareness notice? How do I do that?
All right. So just go to your character sheet.
Okay.
Go down to where in the skills, in your primary skills, it says awareness/notice. Click on it. Don't change the modifier. That's only really going to affect when we do combat rolls.
Okay.
For the most part, and just hit submit, and it will roll it. So I just rolled an awareness for you. As Graham rolled 25.
It says fumble. 14.
So that's for the one you did.
That's what you rolled. The one he rolled.
Also, I like how your fumble is still a 14.
Yeah.
Fuck combat sense. Wait, is combat sense in that? No, it doesn't.
Combat sense is a bit much sometimes.
What was the 8 from?
So that'd be your actual perception, or your intelligence, rather, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
What is it again?
I rolled a 1. That's
Yep.
funny.
So it's your intelligence plus that.
I'm gonna try to do this as a handout, see if that works. There it goes. Should be visible. There'll be an LA area map in the handout section there. You see it?
Yep.
All right.
Wait, I don't see anything.
So go to the sidebar where our character sheets and stuff are, journal, and then in the bottom you should see handouts on the area map.
Should say LA area map.
Oh, cool.
I don't know how big it'll let you blow it up or whatever, but
Oh yeah, it blows up good.
yeah. Anyway, so if you see the, ignore the yellow star, but the big red pointer thingy at the bottom, or the sort of bottom middle there, is where you started.
Oh, the Tanterton?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Terminal Island and all that stuff. Terminal Island, by the way, is a federal holding facility for people who commit crime.
Neat.
It's like, oh God, what the hell is it called? Rikers. It's sort of like Rikers in New York, except it's federal. A very good friend of mine, actually got to see the inside of it the hard way. But
I don't see Hollywood on here.
yeah, you're not going to. You see in the center where it says Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Okay, right above that, you see the little Interstate 5 logo, or F5 as we call it.
Yeah.
To the left of that, in where the freeway's kind of curved a little bit.
Beverly Hills?
No, right up in that area. Yeah, not where Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills is too far west. Hollywood is like to the right of that area. It's much smaller than you think.
Okay.
So, but when I have my when I get my map done, I'll have it broken up into.
I've been there before.
Yeah. So anyway, the Hollywood sign is in that sort of area. It's just a little to the west of where, in fact, between the LA and the 5 there, right there at the junction of where like 3 freeways kind of intersect, that's where Dodger Stadium is. So it gives you an idea. To give you any indication as to where kind of it is. But anyway, so like in the hills area, they're just up west. This is the satellite view, by the way. So, but with all the town names and everything. I actually want to get rid of this one. I'm building my own, so I'm just using this as a layer, and then I'm just going to click, create little zones of color, put names on them and whatnot, because I'm going to create my own junction. It'll ultimately end up being similar to the Night City map that you've seen for red.
Cool.
The color-coded one. I'm using that as kind of my model.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm doing it all in layers so that the labels are in one layer, the the zones are going to be another, and then there'll be one for the water, because I got to add in the water. But I'm going to add the water in last. So,
Nice.
once I create my zones. But I'm going to have a real copy of the map live, Google Map open, so that I can zoom in and zoom out as I need to. So, give me what I need. Because there's going to be some areas I'm just going to kind of wipe away, so to speak, killed by the earthquake, so to speak. Like, for example, Long Beach, Terminal Island, that whole area, that's just going to be listed as Tanterton. So, Rancho Palos Verdes is actually just going to be called Palos Verdes, because nobody calls it Rancho Palos Verdes. Nobody, and even the people who live there call it that. So, it's just Palos Verdes. That would be sort of a corporate area, because it's all hillside area overlooking the ocean and whatnot. My grandfather used to live in that area. No, he couldn't see the ocean from his house, but it was in that area. But anyway, so give you an idea where you're at now in terms of where you are at the moment. Okay, so where you are at the moment is a little west. See where the 110 and the 105 cross?
Yes.
So where it says Compton. So like Inglewood, where the Inglewood name is, between Inglewood and El Segundo, by the way, out there on the coast, that's LAX. That's the airport. But where you guys are right now is you're on the 110 going north. You're basically just crossed where the 105 is, and you're off the freeway now.
Okay.
That would be your sort of south central LA. Anyway,
so we're like halfway there.
Yep, you're about halfway. As you zip down off the road, come around the corner, Jenks looks a little pale, and he's much more cautious looking around than he usually would. And he's a little quicker to answer. Like, for example, when you made your comment about this looks like a bad part of town, and he said what he said, he said that very, 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 very tensely and very quickly. So,
Is there a spot we could lay low until people chasing us,
well,
kill themselves?
You know that Louis, when he says he wants it delivered tonight. So there ain't no, exactly. There ain't no laying low for like a day or two. And you
I was thinking like good point.
Laying low here. Oh shit, Doc! At that point, something's flying at the car.
I duck.
And it's just instinctive. You don't really have to duck, because technically this can't hurt you directly. But a Molotov cocktail hits the hits the windshield of the vehicle.
Oh crap!
And now you're on fire.
Hooray!
All right, let's see here. Well, it doesn't pierce the armor, but the vehicle is still on fire. Motherfucker ruined my paint job.
I think the bullets already did that.
Son of a bitch, motherfuckers, bikers! At that point, you hear the high-pitched whine of motorcycles. He says, oh, hell no. You do not just throw shit at me. As he jams the vehicle in, careens around the corner, and Jenks, you poor guy. All right, it makes it around the corner. You kind of come to almost a stop as you hit the wall. But the biker that was there and the biker he was trying to squish managed to sport out. So you now have four, what you can see, actually, make a awareness check. Never mind, I forgot it.
Awareness checks? All right.
Yes. Because you guys just literally just slammed into a building.
I notice. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I was looking at a different roll. I got a 15.
Yeah, of that 25, no, you.
Yeah, that's what I saw at first, because it didn't scroll down automatically.
You want an awareness notice?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna do it on here.
Miriam, if you can bring me some food, that'd be great.
18.
You guys notice there are 4 bikers for sure. I mean, that's how many you see. That's how many you see. One is in front of you. The others appear to be coming up from behind. They look a little better armed.
I'm gonna lean out and shoot at the one that's in front of us.
You're gonna open the window and shoot?
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa,
So
whoa,
now,
whoa, 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 whoa,
as
whoa,
he's
whoa.
opening the window, I want you to make an awareness check. Or no, awareness. Excuse me. I want you to make a initiative check because there's somebody else shooting at you at the time that you're doing that. So.
Okay, never mind.
All right. So I got a 15 for my initiative. I'm expecting you to go first. You are solo after all.
What do you want me to do?
Roll initiative.
Your initiative. So it's going to be your reflexes, your combat sense, and your die roll.
So just roll combat sense on your.
Right. Yeah. In terms of the character sheet, if you're doing the die roll through the system, then yes, that's what you do.
Combat sense.
Yeah.
20.
20. Not bad.
Oh yeah, you go first. Well, you go first, but not that much first. I got a 15, so you beat me by 5. So
I'm gonna roll mine too.
you actually open up the window just as you see a guy who's starting to bring his weapon to bear. What are you gonna do?
I'm shooting a 3-round burst at him.
Okay, close range, you get the +3 bonus. So when if you're gonna roll dice, or if you want to roll rifle on the character sheet.
I'm gonna roll the dice for the combat.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so I need to try and hit him, right?
Correct.
So it's reflex plus
Reflex
plus
your
submachine
rifle,
gun,
and then
so
your
9,
roll.
10, 11, 12. 12 plus my dice roll is 8.
Okay, so you get a 20. And then there's +3 on top of that because you fired a 3-round burst at close range.
Okay. So 23.
All right, well, you hit with all 3 rounds. So first, now, go ahead and roll location. Is there a way to do that easily?
Hold on.
I have a tool if you want to just. Oh crap! I closed it. Never mind. That was before I rebooted. Actually, I can probably get it back. There it is. Yeah, I found a cool tool off of the Data Fortress 2020.
I think for hit location, you're just gonna have to roll 3d10s.
Yeah, that's fine.
8.
Oh,
4.
I know. What'd you get?
12 so
Yeah.
far.
No, not that. They're individual. They're not added up.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 altogether.
Well, what are the 3 individual rolls?
Like so,
Oh,
once you roll the
separately?
d10, roll a d10 once, and
I
that's
got an
where
I got an 8.
an 8. So the first bullet hits in the right leg, and then you roll again.
Okay, okay.
So just roll a d10 again.
I got a 2.
Okay.
So that hits in the chest,
Yep.
and then roll one more,
A 4.
and that hits in the chest as well.
Okay, so you slam 2 rounds, 1 round into it. You basically just walk it up his body. You hit him, and the first round hits him in the leg, and then 2 slam into his torso. And you get a roll for damage for each one individually, and it's 5d6.
3. 1. 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one it'll be easier probably to just.
Yeah, this one might be easier to use the actual the R20.
How do I do? What do you want me to click on?
So do backslash.
Backslash.
So ROLL space and then 5d6. And then hit enter. And just do that 3 times, and then I'll give you your damage rolls. I hit 5d5. I'm an idiot. First shot is 17 damage.
Ouch.
Second shot is 18 damage.
Ouch. Even more ouch.
Backslash roll, right?
Yep. So we got There you go.
17, 18, and 20.
Whoa. Yeah, you make this guy, wow. First round in the leg, goes clean through him into the bike, because he didn't have any armor on his pants. The second 2 rounds slam into his chest. He is now seriously wounded. And I do a stun save, which he fails, falls off the bike. He's out of fight. So we're down to 3.
So wait, is the car still moving, by the way, or is it stopped?
Well, no, you stopped just at that second. He hasn't done it yet to go. So,
All right.
and it's the passenger side that's up against the wall, so you couldn't get out of the vehicle right now if you tried.
Damn.
Ooh, all right, let's see. Now, actually, make an awareness roll. Mikhail, since you are currently sitting there able to do so. Oh, yeah. Do you notice that there's a hatch in the center of the vehicle?
Like a top hatch, or?
Yep. In fact, it would take a little bit of maneuvering. No, not that. I mean, you don't have to roll or anything, but it'd take a slight bit of maneuvering to get yours in there. Wow, thanks.
So Matrix 2.
Kind of. Except when you open, you're gonna open the hatch.
No, I'm not.
Well,
I'm gonna sit right here with my gun loaded, waiting.
Is Patchwork in the car, by the way?
Huh?
Is Patchwork in the car?
Yeah, he is. Actually, when you look over at him, he's unconscious. The slam into the wall bounced his head off the inside, and he is unconscious.
Okay.
That's how I'm handling it. In fact, he's actually been unconscious since the first slam into the wall.
The barricade of carts.
Yep.
Oh, we lost him. Keep going.
I think he's gonna be okay though.
You are.
He'll be okay until he wakes up. Then I'm going to slap him again.
Never good to have somebody on your team be out cold, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so.
All right.
2 more guys, or 3 more guys, excuse me. Oh, one biker up ahead, he spins around. He spins around like he's gonna do something. That's his action right now. What you got on the other hand?
Jenks, drive now.
Yeah, Jenks is like, I'm trying, man. Something's stuck or something. You can hear the wheels are spinning and grinding.
Can I roll an awareness to see why it's stuck?
Sure, if you want to. I mean, you can't really do much of anything else anyway, so that's a perfect opportunity.
Yeah. 15.
Okay, so one guy riddles the car with bullets, but he can't do anything to hurt the vehicle, so I'm not going to worry about it. You hear the sounds of spray and pray being poured into the vehicle. And it's like...
Yeah.
Remember Clear and Present Danger?
Yeah, a little bit. It's been a bit.
When he's in the vehicle and they're being ambushed, and you hear all the bullet impacts, that's what you hear. None of them are penetrated. So
That's good.
the other guy, on the other hand, goes past the vehicle, and just for the sake of fun, you see the ding as a monokatana attempts to slash at the tire. Well, he's actually doing a strafing, like a right drive-by on the side of the entire vehicle.
Yikes.
He hits it, because, you know, it's kind of hard not to hit a very tall, unmoving target. And just the hell of it, sends up his hand. right? So did you just see? I'm just curious. It actually rolled dice on my screen. I don't know if it did it for you guys.
I didn't see him, but I also have the character sheet kind of blocking off everything. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, me too.
It just scrapes the paint off the vehicle.
All right.
Good thing with the SUVs at a 20 SP.
So what's happening with our vehicle right now? Are we on fire and it's not and it's dead?
I cannot hear either of you.
All right. I looked it up again. Stage penetration only happens if the armor is pierced.
Yep.
So you don't lose anything off the armor of the vehicle.
I usually homebrew that it loses armor anyways, but it's entirely.
It should, but is that the way it really works?
Hey Marcus.
Yeah.
So right now the vehicle's on fire and we're stopped?
Well, right. Just for a moment, because the back tire appears to be stuck.
Okay.
Jenks is going to try to rock it and see if he can get the vehicle moving, because now he gets to go. He backs it up to half a second and then pops it, and he manages to get it off the thing. And you're going again.
Very good. As we get going, I decided that it's probably a good time for me to swap out my the magazine in my gun right now for some armor-piercing rounds. So,
keep in mind these are motorcycles; they're not,
for now.
So,
But well, here's the nice thing: armor-piercing rounds, I can shoot through the armor of our own car without opening the window.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Would have the best results, but I still get my armor.
This is true. This is not exactly the same as shooting through a door. But, anyway, so Jenks gets it moving, and the guy on the other side, who had turned around, now comes back, and he comes sailing right at you, almost like a game of chicken. Jenks looks at him, oh, you dumbass. Oh, we get the classic, whatchamacallit, the classic samurai, drive right past each other, and you see the shing. And of course, Jenks does not hit him, and misses the vehicle because the guy dodges out of the way, but he does rake the other side, the same side of the vehicle passenger side. This time, you see the blade come across. Okay, slices through, and you see a little bit of daylight right next to your right. There's now light streaming in through the door.
Can I, as he passes, can I try to react to that in some way?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna open the door and kick it out at him as he's driving past on the motorcycle.
All right, I'll give you that. Yeah,
Probably just straight up reaction or reflex.
Do you have melee?
I do have melee.
And use melee, please.
All right. 17.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit him all right.
So as he's coming down to do samurai shit, just.
I'll give you 3 dice for the door.
All right, 3.
Coming right at it. It's a heavy
3d6.
door. Yeah, 3d6.
I feel like the fall will hurt more because he should. He get hit by a swinging door on a motorcycle. There's a good chance you're losing your balance. 9.
All right. So that's what's going to be his modifier for hanging on to the bike. Oh. Oh my God.
He fumbled dead.
No. I
Damn.
did roll 3 zeros.
Damn.
Followed by 2. Dude, you just hit Kwai Chang Kane on a bike. He went out, quit it, spun the bike around, and he's now able to come back for another pass. Not right now, but.
Damn.
All right. What are you going to do, Maz?
I'm gonna fire at the guy that's on my side.
Okay.
Is that the same guy that just spun out?
Um, um, you shot one guy, took him out. There is one more guy. Yeah, you could. Yeah, feel free. It's not the. It's not the guy. It's not the same guy. Depends on who you want to shoot at. You can pick the guy who, Dingling here tried to smack with the door, or you go for one, or you go for the other guy.
I guess I'll shoot the guy whoever's closer.
Okay, that would be the other guy.
Okay, and then so then I roll. I roll dice then? I'm rolling to see if I hit, right?
Yeah, anytime you attack, you roll dice. Anytime you try to do something that has a chance of failure.
4.
Plus your.
So 12 plus 4.
Right. So you get
16. Yep,
You
16.
hit one.
Okay, and then I roll 3d6 or 5d6.
First roll a d10 to see where you hit him.
3.
Given where he is right now, you just hit the bike. So yeah, now you gotta roll your 5d6.
10.
Right. Your round bounces off the bike. Basically, you hit the handlebars and it just careens off.
Cool.
Caroms off of it, like a billiard ball. Dude's not happy. He decides to retaliate. And since you are leaning out the window, shooting at him, you got a little bit of cover, but I hit you once. Question is, torso. So, put you in the torso for 3 dice. Don't think we'll do any damage to you because of your armor. But... Damn, 16.
Dang.
Ow. That was a hell of a roll. So you got hit in the chest for 16. Now you have that 9-point shirt. I was just going off the law of averages there, figuring I wasn't going to do any damage. These dice are actually rolling pretty well today. All right, so you took, since you took it in the chest, I'm going to reduce your armor by another 8, or down to 8, even from 9. And then you took, what's your BTM? BTM 2. We had 9, I got 16, that's a 7. 7, 2 is 5, so that's going to bring you to 7. All right, you are now seriously wounded, and you have to make a stun check -1, meaning you're going to roll a d10. You want to get below your body. You're not adding anything. This is a roll your body or less. Or in this case, rolling a 6 or less, and that'll keep you conscious.
What's my body?
7. So you're going to roll 1d10, and you
I rolled a
roll
1.
6 or less. You roll a 1?
Yep.
As one of the ones, one of 2 times, you want to roll 1.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So you're not stunned, but you are going to have a -1 on any skill checks that you do.
Okay.
To get healed. Because you are now bleeding quite heavily from a fairly serious gunshot wound to the chest.
Ah, Ethan, I'm hit.
You're like, that's enough. No, actually, you can make a cool check if you see blood fountaining from your front.
Oh crap.
Right in the chest.
Oh, geez, me? A cool check?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 15. You did it.
Yeah. Just look at him like, stop turning around and kill him.
Stop throwing the killing guy, would you? Alrighty. Well, that was entertaining. Okay. Let's get out of here.
We've been waiting for that.
He guns it. The bikes are now going to try to catch up. We have two guys, only two left. So. Oh yeah, they catch up. They pull up alongside. Are you still hanging out the window?
I'm probably
bleeding inside the vehicle.
I'm bleeding inside the vehicle.
All right.
Part of me is thinking I should probably try to shoot out the window to stop the katana dude from disabling our ride. But the other hand, I'm like, but it'd be kind of interesting if we were stranded without a ride.
No, it wouldn't be.
That's funny.
Let's keep driving it until we can't drive it anymore.
I don't think seems to like that idea.
I don't like that idea at all.
What, you don't like the idea of being stranded?
No.
I don't understand why.
Okay, we just take their motorcycles. We get rides. They're right there behind us.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
we do have Patchwork back here unconscious.
Minor problem.
Wait, what's the minor problem?
He's unconscious.
You don't forget Patchwork is still there. He's out cold.
I mean, those who fall get left behind.
Every man gets left behind.
I just met this guy. I'm not putting my life on the line for him.
Okay.
Maybe Naz. Naz helped me. That's about it.
I think Naz would appreciate that.
Remember, fixers don't get anywhere in life from really caring that much about other people.
Yeah.
Do unto others, then split.
Wait, what'd you say? The other two split?
I said, no, do unto others, then split.
Oh. I was going to say, I was like, wait a minute. What?
Oh, no. The two bikers, they're not leaving yet. They're not happy. You killed two of their friends.
Do you guys want to go until 10:30?
I mean, they attacked us.
Works for me.
Yep. All right.
I'll message my wife and let her know it's 10:30.
Cool.
I rolled down I grabbed the crank and I cranked down the window.
You can push a button to do it.
And I just love the thought. And, I love like when Cyberpunk, it's just like some things are very futuristic with them. Some things are just not even thought of. Like,
Right.
armor-plated car, crank window.
Crank window.
That'd be hilarious.
No,
But yeah,
actually, you push the button and the accordion, the screen goes dead and the accordion's open. And so you can just.
Oh, right, because it's like a hypercar, right? Where it's like an armored.
I don't know if you've seen the videos for like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm using that as sort of the idea.
I fly a ship in Star Citizen. That's the same concept.
Be right back, guys.
Yeah. Why would you have windows? Windows are stupid.
Exactly.
When you can hit camera.
Yeah, so I'll roll down the window and I'm gonna try to shoot the katana dude if he's coming back on my side.
Go ahead. Yeah, you got one on each side.
I'm gonna wait till he's within close range to get that little +1, and I'll full auto it. So that's what, +2? I forget.
Yeah.
All right. 22
Hey, hello.
for a 10
Actually,
round.
Sorry, it's +3, not 2.
All right, so that's what, 8 shots in?
It's a 23. Yeah, it's all 3 shots. Yep.
No, 10 shots.
Oh, you fired. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. you emptied it. Gotcha.
No, I half emptied.
Yeah, you just unloaded on it. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
You want to target dead, very dead. So.
Oh, that is the only way Mikhail wants targets.
All right, so let's go ahead and roll. Is that a 4 dice gun?
I think so. Yeah, 46 + 1.
Oof. All right, just roll the first shot. Oh, first location. Give me some
All right,
location.
so how many actually hit?
What's the rate of fire for your weapon?
10.
Oh yeah, all 10.
All 10? Oof.
Yeah, all 10. I just want to see if you get. I'm roll a bunch. I'm just curious, mostly curious about headshots.
Where's my D10? All right, whatever. I'll just.
Yeah. 7 is what, an arm? Is that right?
2, 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got a 1. That's a headshot.
Okay. How many headshots you get?
1.
Okay. So the leg shots are going to go into the bite.
Okay. So let's see. It's.
So I only care about, at this point, I care about arm, torso, and head.
So it looks like.
Mind you, you will mess up this bite doing 4 dice of damage per hit because bite's only got 15 SP. So.
And I'm firing at it with armor piercing.
Yep.
All right, so he took 2 shots to the left arm and 1 shot to the head. Everything else is legs.
So let's roll the damage for the headshot. Don't forget it's going to be halved. So.
And I'm assuming he has no head armor on right
No.
Well, so isn't it going to be equal because it doubles, or?
Oh yeah, that's true. So it would just be a straight up roll.
So 14 damage to the head.
Okay. Your shot goes right through his left eye and comes out his occipital artery on the backside of his skull. So
Bye.
you hit the back, basically you hit here and there's a huge fountain of blood that comes out the back, and then he's littered with bullets. The bike is riddled, and the bike just kind of skitters out of the way. You don't see him anymore. You went, and then you just don't see him anymore.
I just realized how much of a pain in the ass it's probably to shoot.
It's funny how that happens when you're doing 70 miles an hour on a surface street.
He's just gone.
He skids, spins, and the body is just tumbling around and making,
All right. And the other,
sound wet football, a wet deflated football sound. So,
and the other biker just has guns, right? Has a gun?
the other biker, he's got a sword. He's just not drawn. It's not drawn right now. He has a.
Naz's problem rolls the window up.
Let's see. He's got the Sternmeyer SMG-21, the 11 millimeter SMG, which that guy is actually reloading. That's what he's doing for this action. All right, Naz, you're bleeding.
I'm
Are you going to do anything about it? You're going to reload? You're going to try to do something? You're just going to close the window?
I'm just gonna shoot at him.
Okay, let him have it. Roll up that rifle.
9. 9 plus 12.
Okay, that's 21. We're firing a single shot.
3-round burst.
3-round burst. Okay.
And then I'm gonna.
It's not a 21. It's actually a 24.
Okay. And then location.
So let's.
I got a 6.
6. It's an arm.
A 9.
Okay, that's a leg that just goes. That just tanks into the body or the vehicle.
And a 2.
And what?
2.
That's a torso. So all right. So let's roll for the chest shot.
Oops.
So just go ahead and do the roll 5d6.
1 second.
Yeah, fine. Okay, 14. All right. You slam around, the 3 rounds you slam into him. 1 hits the bite. The other 2, 1 hits him in the chest. And he falls back, the bike goes crashing down, and you guys are free and clear.
Oh, really?
Well, that's the end of the bikers.
Oh. All right, Naz. How is the gaping chest wound?
Am I able to use any of Patchwork's equipment to heal myself?
I'm sorry, use your what?
Patchwork has medical equipment. Is what he
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want to grab his pack while you're driving.
I don't know. I don't know if I have that skill.
Well, you can always try.
Okay.
There's always defaulting to 0. So this is a tech roll using your tech stat. So roll a die and add your tech. Given that you are a solo, I'm not going to apply the I've never done this before. You got 20? Damn. Yeah, you managed to bind the wound and you're not bleeding anymore.
Awesome.
So you're not going to take any further damage, but you don't get anything back there. So. All right, just as you do that, you come careening out of this thing. You notice that the things have changed radically as he goes around this one corner, and all of a sudden, you're like, "Wow, we've left the slums." Welcome to Hollywood. All right, now
I just put my Mag 14 back in my shoulder holster and pull out some cigarettes and start smoking.
definitely one of those moments. Just as you light up a cigarette,
Can I get one of those, Ethan?
No.
Hey, that's okay. I got a doobie from earlier.
that's true, you do.
I'm gonna light that up.
All right. So what that's going to give you is going to give you a +1 to your cool. It's going to give you a -1 to any initiative.
Okay.
It's not that strong. Oh, it will also give you a plus to any of your like body saves. So for bleeding out, because it doesn't hurt that much. Make an awareness roll, please. All of you.
All right.
I'm rolling for Jenks right now, and Jenks fumbled it. Jenks doesn't see it.
20.
Okay, you're gonna see it.
16.
That sudden rush of nicotine has cleared my senses and all of my bad awareness rolls that I've been making.
I rolled a 16.
All right. So you guys are crossing a street, crossing a fairly, you're going from a small side street, pulling into a much wider boulevard, and you're actually pulling out onto Sunset Boulevard. You are in the southern end of Hollywood. Sorry, you're on Santa Monica Boulevard. Excuse me, that's farther south.
Santa Monica?
When you look out and you just happen to see this very large, well, let's see if I can find the right one. Yeah, that'll work. You check the,
Oh boy. I do hope that is a police vehicle.
you see that slam right into the driver's side.
Oh boy.
Of us?
That'll,
And what you don't see is that see that lit up bar there in the front?
yeah.
It's actually jutting out like a ram bar.
Oh, fun.
And he hits the vehicle.
Does he swipe the side of the body or head on or what?
It's hitting the side, it's T-boning the car that you're in.
Okay.
Now,
Sucks to be on the driver's side right now.
yeah. All right. Let's do this here. More space. I would have more space if you weren't here.
Looks like if I had a hazard to guess, this looks like a corporate vehicle. We're in a shit show.
That's what you take. As the side of the vehicle caves in quite a bit.
Wait, that's what takes?
You just got T-bone inside that, the vehicle takes the 33.
Okay. I didn't see a 33 anywhere.
If you get T-bone, it's on the, oh, sorry. 33 points of damage is what the vehicle takes.
All right.
Oh, okay. I just did it as,
What condition is our ride in right
Oh,
now?
you GM rolled it?
yeah, I did a GM roll, so it's just me, I guess I'm the only one who sees it.
Yeah,
Marcus,
yes, you just
Marcus, what
roll.
condition is our car in right now? Our vehicle.
Got a big chunk and dent in the side, and y'all can make body saves.
All right.
What do I do for a body save?
I think it's
You
roll
roll,
body, right?
you want to roll below your body. So you're not
D10.
rolling at, you're just rolling, and you want to roll below.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
I rolled below.
Good. All right, so you're not stunned.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, I see.
That is his body, so he didn't roll below it.
Okay, so you are, well, you get the +1 for the weed, so you're fine. Actually, it's your body or below. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. Even with that, you're still fine. Yeah, it's funny. I read the thing about GM rolling. I did not see the actual just roll. I didn't read the rest of it. I just saw the. Anyway. There we are. All right. So the vehicle has taken and you get shoved about one vehicle width over to the side. I didn't even roll for Jenks. Yep, Jenks makes it. He's fine. He bounces around and he's like, "Oh hell no!" And he peels the vehicle off. You know, basically unlimbers the SUV away from the other one. And these ones, now it's unmarked, this SUV, they just hit you.
No fun.
So it doesn't have any corporate logos on it, but yeah, it screams Merc.
Oh, this absolutely screams like a corporate hit team.
Yeah, right, of some sort, right. Other than
Yeah.
that, I'm really pissed off solo. Could be a freelancer, it's possible. But-
Can I shoot at his vehicle?
Are you gonna open the window and shoot at him?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, I'm opening the window and I'm hanging out with my gun.
All right,
I got an 8 plus 12.
all right, so that's 20. All right, you hit,
I'm
Three
doing a
times.
3-round burst.
yeah, so you hit all 3 times.
Okay. And
you're
then
just gonna hit the
location?
vehicle, nobody's sticking out of it or anything, so.
Do I have to do a location?
Nope, not in this case.
Okay. What do you want me to roll?
Nicely, so quite obviously, in fact. It looked about the same as yours, in fact.
Do you want me to do a damage roll?
I would just, yeah, you're doing a damage roll, so I would just use the use roll 20 for that.
5d6.
Yep.
Yeah, you rolled 5d5. Do it again.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. There we go.
That's much better.
All right, 22. Okay, that was the first round. You hit 3 times, so go ahead and do that 2 more times.
All right. 22, 22, 24.
Okay. So 222 and now 24. All right. Yeah, you damaged that vehicle pretty good. Almost as bad as you damaged this one. You see some slightly steaming holes, a little bit of daylight is now coming through. As the, you know that little hatch that you got?
Yeah.
You see there's flip over, and there's a machine gun on it. Not a guy sticking out, mind you. Just, all of a sudden, up comes this pop-up turret.
Jack's evasive now.
James like, yeah, I think it's a good idea. Oh, look at that, Jenks gets its head.
I got back in the vehicle, by the way.
All right, so he starts making evasive maneuvers, and you hear as a bunch of nearby scenery get torn to shreds from a bunch of 7.62 millimeter fire. It has a very distinctive M60 type of sound. Let's put it this way, you don't want to get hit by it at 66 plus 2, so. With a rate of fire of 10 and a belt of 100. So.
I just thought of something. What is the likelihood that Patchwork, a former member of Trauma Team, has a Trauma Team membership?
He does.
It wouldn't go off yet. I mean, you could break his card and have him show up, I suppose. Question though is,
That seems like a good idea right about now.
well, you do remember you saw the hatch, so. Now, whether that's just a hatch to escape from, shoot out of, or whether he's got his own turret, you don't know. You haven't asked.
Good question. Jax, do we have a machine gun?
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay. Naz, get in the machine gun.
Would you like to return fire? Thank you.
I'm crawling up.
Oh, that damn window.
I'm crawling to the machine gun.
So you pull the lever on the hatch, it flips over. Now, the only thing that can hit you is a headshot. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Those hurt.
You're partially exposed.
You might want to try to steal Patchwork's helmet, honestly.
Yeah. Well, Patrick's helmet is on and locked, so.
Oh, damn.
Unless you got some tech skills, you ain't getting it off.
I mean, yes, but not the time.
It's more one of those situations where he's conscious, you could ask. Hey, can I borrow your helmet for a minute?
All right, I take the last, and then I'm ready to fire.
All right. Sitting there with a freaking joint hanging out of your mouth, like some old Vietnam thing. All right, so if you're gonna fire that, I'll let you use your rifle skill.
Okay.
Now,
so I roll a D10.
This is not. You're not firing 3-round burst. This is firing full auto.
Okay.
But given the distance and all that stuff, I'm not going to make any modifiers. I'm just going to make it straight up rifle roll.
4.
Plus your rifle, so 4 plus 12. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep, you hit twice.
And then I roll 5d6 twice.
This one is going to roll 6d6 plus 2.
6d6.
So if you actually tell it roll 6d6 plus 2, it will roll it that way. There you go. That's a hit. That's kind of nice. That's the first one. Oh, by the way, if you want to shoot at tires, you have to specify. You're not going to get hit randomly.
Oh, I'm going to specify. Don't you fucking worry.
Do you want me to? Well, it's too late now, right?
Hold on, I'm treating this. He did. Okay, so that's 25.
29.
Hold on, I'm going one bullet at a time here.
So I'm like,
You just start blazing away, and out of your 10 rounds of ammo come flying out of that gun. 2 of them actually hit. Make me. Well, do you actually care if you hit civilians?
I'm
Yeah, are you
I'm
just
only
firing to defend
I'm not
yourself?
I'm
You
only
don't
aiming
care
for
what
the
you do,
car,
or-
but I'm not trying to hit civilians. No.
Okay, so you're being, or I guess a better question is, are you actively avoiding trying to hit civilians?
Yes.
Okay, so then what I want you to do is, we're gonna do the luck. Remember, your luck is 4 right now.
Yeah.
So give me, just roll once and you roll 4 or less, and you will not hit civilians.
Oh, come on. I got a 10.
A vehicle. Now, you hit civilian property. Doesn't necessarily mean there's anybody in it. There may or may not be anybody in it. You make another luck roll. We'll see whether there's anybody in it or not.
8.
Okay, so you just stitch up, as you're firing, you stitch up this one civilian vehicle with somebody in it, and the vehicle becomes a fireball, and it's the engine compartment.
That's what I get for trying to be a nice guy. Like, yeah, I don't want to hurt anyone, so I like kills people.
So immediately, you're like, oh, that was bad. Whoops.
I guess Naz doesn't really care, but he was trying not to.
Let's see. Mail. Okay, so you hit this middle-aged, like full adult. Well, I'm not saying young adult, not old adult, just adult, right? So like 30s or so. 30 to 40-year-old.
Oh, poor guy.
You just rendered this person's econo box into Swiss cheese, and which then becomes molten slag as the choo-choo area erupts into a huge fireball.
But he's not dead, right?
You don't know that. Let's stop the check. Because Jenks isn't planning on stopping to get out to let you out.
Well,
You can think that he's alive, sure. Do you want to make an awareness roll to check to see whether the guy managed to clear the vehicle before he got?
Yeah, I do want to know if he cleared the vehicle. I'm gonna have to live with this on my conscience.
You're a mercenary. What conscience? A merc with a conscience is called a conflict of interest.
I got a 1.
You do not see any. You can think what you want to think.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You did so low you didn't even notice the explosion.
You saw him get out of the vehicle. You didn't, but you think you did. You really want to believe so badly that guy got out, that your brain said, yep, I saw that guy get out of there. That guy not anymore. You just added to the body lotto, but that's all right. Anyway, was the line from, General McAllister from at the end of Lethal Weapon. He's barbecuing his nuts on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah. In this case, he's a weenie roast on Santa Monica. So anyway, he's toast. Yes, you just slaughtered a civilian. That's right. And you put some bullet holes in the merch vehicle, so that's for sure. You have damaged it. Not quite halfway, but it's definitely got some holes in it.
Is my turn?
You shredded his armor, mind you.
What are you gonna do? He said.
You already have 5 penetrations of that vehicle's armor. So there.
Now that I come back down, now you don't give me a
Didn't know you were doing that stuff. Anyway, all right. So, needless to say, driver of said vehicle not happy with you. He is going to retaliate. Ooh, shit.
Does this retaliation involve him getting closer to our vehicle?
No, it revolves button pushing and
No headshots. No headshots.
Not on. Oh, no, this is just hitting the vehicle.
It's okay. You get shot in the head. Trauma team shows up then. You have trauma team insurance, right?
No, I don't.
What kind of mercenary are you?
A poor one, apparently.
I don't know what. I don't know what. I didn't know what trauma insurance was.
It's-
So while he does that thing, I can explain it. Trauma Team is basically a for-profit ambulance service that shows up, and the equivalent of an armored helicopter with fucking twin autocannons and a squad of security goons. If you have a Trauma Team membership and you flatline, they will respond and extract you and kill anyone that gets in the way of that process.
What do I have to do to become a member?
Visit an office.
$500 a month.
Yep, I included it in my turning equipment.
How much does it cost?
$500 a month.
Isn't it $500 a month?
Do I have 500 to spend?
Do you?
I don't know. Oh, Jack is good.
No, you do not. Get $180 to your name, bub.
Oh man, I didn't know that I could use
Three
it.
rounds it did. That's the damage it did. Let me go calculate what we got here.
Can I take a luck for a trauma team?
Nope.
No, that's not how it works.
Nope.
I didn't think so, but I thought I'd
Let's put it
try.
this way. You have something to aspire to.
Okay.
Okay.
If it makes you feel better, if you die, I could probably break my own card. They give you a card that if you just snap it, it calls them. And I might be able to fast talk that you're me and get you on board. And hey, on the bright side, that does happen. Hazard pay.
That's true.
Measly hazard pay.
Well, you did negotiate hazard pay, so you're clearly getting it.
Yep.
James is going to be a little cranky about his vehicle. but the way it goes.
Does Ethan say that to me? Hazard pay?
I probably do honestly mumble that as soon as I probably am mentioning that literally as soon as we get in that first firefight back in the staircase. Hazard pay. I probably just keep muttering it periodically throughout this car chase. Hazard pay.
That's great.
As you get riddled with bullets, and they just sink in and they start tearing up the vehicle. There's some holes, a lot of daylight starting to show through everything. Jenks is like, hold on to the vehicle. He's like, come on, baby, hold together. He looks right back at you, Naz. He shoots you the most intense look that you've ever seen.
Into his ass because he's standing up in the turn.
Kill that motherfucker now.
I can hear it in his voice.
I think it's my turn actually.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna stick out the window and I'm going to squeeze off a 3-round burst
All right.
at the front right tire.
Okay.
So what do I get for bonuses, or what should I put for the mod?
You'll get the +3 still, like normal. Sorry, it'll even out. You're shooting at a specific target.
All right, so just roll 0.
Yeah, roll straight.
Oof,
Ooh.
11.
You miss.
All right.
Your 3-round burst goes. Now you can make a luck roll, or actually you don't care, right?
You know what? No, I'm a. So wait, oh yeah, I don't care. But you did make me realize something. That thing's using like a 50 cal machine gun on us, right?
7.62 actually. Same
Oh
as yours.
yeah. Because I need to use like 4 luck to make that connect. I don't know if I want to.
Dude, if I was firing 50 cal at you, I'd be rolling 10s for damage, not just 6s.
That is true. It's been a while. Fuck it. I'm burning my luck. Make that shit hit.
Okay, so you're gonna hit. Well, you'll hit once if I recall correctly. Isn't that right?
It's 3 round. I don't think 3 round burst is like the shots over. I thought that one was just.
Yeah, let me take a look. I'm gonna look it up just to be
All
sure.
right, yeah.
If
If it's just one, I'm not wasting my luck.
You roll a d6 divided by 2 to see how many actually hit it.
Oh, yep. Okay, so go
Well, that one you have
away.
to actually roll for it. You know, they would have been smarter just to leave it the same.
1. Oh well.
Alright,
You know what? Whatever. I've earned the luck. So let's see.
Alright. So roll your damage. Have they eaten? Alright, 15 damage.
15 armor piercing.
Oh, good. Thank you for mentioning that. Otherwise, you would have gone tink out quite a bit. But you actually do real damage. Okay.
And that uses up a couple more of my rounds.
Yep.
I like that I've been keeping track of it, like each magazine's separate ammunition, because I'm like that.
Oh, good. It's always good to have someone who's anal in that regard.
I mean, dude, I try to play like Tarkov and Star Citizen, things that have static magazines that have to be separately reloaded and shit. So.
Right. Whereas I'm used to playing, stuff where it's like fire off, reload, and it just refreshes the clip. So much nicer.
What sucks is when I go between those games, because I'll be playing COD, and I'll keep just 10 rounds left in a mag on an assault rifle or something, and then I'll die because I didn't reload. Because I didn't really think there's an option, Whoops.
Totally forgot about that. Oh, that's all right. I was trying to play Doom the other day, and I keep hitting the X button thinking I'm going to reload, but I don't have to reload. So that's getting to.
I started playing Quake Champions, like a fucking retro shooter. There's never a reload, and that just really throws me. I was like,
yeah. Well, this was Doom Eternal, and that's the same way. It's retro, and so it's like, what do you mean there's no reload button?
You just have like 8 different ammo feed backpacks on you. That's all.
Okay. All right, and so you shoot that, it goes pow. You don't, unfortunately, do enough damage to blow the tires, but because needless to say, these mercs, they're driving ceramic, interior tires, nothing.
Well, maybe I'm lucky and there's a good pothole. And no, I don't care about the luck. Just tell me where the shots land.
All right. Jack's going to make another roll. They're going to make another to try to lose the guy because this vehicle is starting to fall apart. Oh, nice roll, Jack. But the driver of the other car is even better. So he manages to keep up. James has got it floored. He's like, "What's it going to take to lose this guy? Would you kill him already?"
I'm trying.
He was actually talking to him. I'm talking to him.
Hey, I can try to.
I'm really feeling the buzz. I think I'm gonna kill. I think he's gonna go down this time.
I hope you're a regular smoker. I don't want you to get couch lock and turn it.
Do I have to roll cool or something for Naz?
Nah, this is you're in your element now. You're solo. You're used to bullets flying.
Yeah, man. All right, so is it Naz's turn again?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Front right tire.
Front right tire. Gotcha.
Okay. So you're gonna need an 18 or better to hit.
I got 5 plus 12.
17. You want to spend a luck?
Yeah.
All right.
So I go down to
Hit
3.
one time. You will hit one time. Go ahead and roll 66 plus 2 for your shot. Now, these rounds are not armor piercing, but that's okay.
What is it? 66.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but it's doing a lot more damage too.
What am I rolling?
And frankly, the armor of the tire is not that much. So.
Okay. From 6d6 plus 2.
6d6 plus 2. 24.
Four. Hell yeah. All right. You,
That's one tire.
yep, you actually blow the tire. Now, ever. Oh. All right, you hit the tire. The tire blows. The vehicle starts to, like it's gonna flip, but he bounces off a parked car, goes airborne, and slams right in front of your vehicle. And somehow manages to get past you, which of course doesn't match with physics, but this is a movie, so we'll go with it. Lands right
Man,
in
Michael
front-
Bay is directing this chase scene.
lands right in front of the vehicle.
Jenks, stop.
Jenks is actually able to slam on the brakes and spin the vehicle slightly out of the way. And so he actually matches the spin of the other car, and he actually completely spins the vehicle all the way around, does a full 360, and then keeps going.
Wait, 360 or? Oh, okay. I was going to tell him, Jenks, do you want to stop? We can see who it is.
However, both of you guys can now make body checks because that's going to make you hurl.
So do a body roll.
Yeah, they're just
Oh, I fumbled.
I got a 15.
you just go, and you just hurl all over, you spew all over the inside of the car.
Do I have to roll cool?
And I try to keep it in the footwell.
What?
Actually, no. I was sticking out the window.
Yeah, can you roll to see if it goes out the window or in the car?
All right, here we go. 50-50 chance. Oh, you puke out the window. Now, it's painted all over the side of the vehicle.
I'm fine with that.
And,
He's not on the seat.
yeah. And it's just, oh, yeah, that'll work. You, yeah, you puke all over the car, and you're like, oh my God.
That Russian food was better going in than going out.
You remember this feeling. You remember this feeling after way too much vodka. When you were, 12. When you were 12.
I fucking slumped back into the passenger seat. You may want to stop at car wash.
He goes, oh, God damn, motherfucker, what the hell is that smell? What did you eat?
Pierogies.
Whoa. You shoved your face to the outside.
Ugh. Stop the car.
Do you guys want to stop here?
I do like honestly talking. I was like, Jenks, I want to know who is driving the truck.
We can pause it here if you like. That's fine. We'll wait till next week.
Yeah.
Do you want to see who's in the truck?
Honestly, yes. Like that is a.
Well, that vehicle's still going, even though you blew his tire out.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 37 easily. And that's why he rolled so well and did that fantastic jump and all that stuff.
Oh wow.
Okay, I guess this is a good stopping point.
Leave the vehicle, like everybody's weight is shifted to one side, and he's still got it going with only 3 wheels.
Damn.
Yeah, he's good.
All right, I guess this is our good stopping point.
Yeah,
All right.
So,
I really enjoyed it, guys. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Alex.
What?
Thank you very much.
One SUV at you.
Yeah.
That was a really cool chase scene.
It ain't over yet.
All right.
We still got to kill that dude. Plus, there's at least one more leg to go. So, just so you know.
All right.
All right.
So,
Signing
Well,
off.
see you guys next week. Hopefully, Patchwork regains consciousness.
hopefully, we'll see. Well, depends on
Yeah, I forgot what was going on with it.
outside of our control. So,
Yeah.
But all right, guys, same bat time, same bat channel.
All right. See you later.
Adios.